So wonderful to be back at the Plaza Classic Film Festival. I missed last year, the first one of all these festivals that I've missed, so it's wonderful to be back up here talking with you all about the movies we love. And boy, do I love this one, Pillow Talk. So 2 months ago, we lost one of our last and greatest stars, Miss Doris Day, last May. As we lose one great star after another, I always used to comfort myself by saying, well, we still have Doris Day. But that ended this last May. Amazing woman, great actress, great singer, great dancer, great businesswoman. Her entrepreneurial work for animal rights is amazing. When I think of the Doris Day screen persona, though, I think of three distinct different personas. The first would be when she first began in movies in the late 40s, when she was this virginal girl next door period piece musical star at Warner Brothers. Then in the 50s, she made this big shift into these very serious, often very dark, melodramatic movies like The Man Who Knew Too Much and Love Me or Leave Me, my personal favorite of hers. And then at the end of the 1950s and pretty much through the rest of her film career, she shifted into these wonderful, sexy romantic comedies. And this came at the advice of the producer Ross Hunter, a legendary producer over at Universal. And when he said, Doris, how about some sex comedies? She was like, well, I don't think I could be anything but a girl next door type. But being the great performer that she was, she adopted this very modern new hairstyle and this very sexy, form-fitting wardrobe by the great Jean Louise. To quote one of her co-stars, James Garner, Doris Day had, quote, the best ass in Hollywood. And speaking of great-looking people, Mr. Rock Hudson, Doris Day's co-star in this film. This was also a big shift for him. This was his first venture into romantic comedy as well. And just like Doris, he was very uncertain, but he relied heavily on her and later credited her, working with her, for making him a great romantic comedy star as well. I think the chemistry between Rock Hudson and Doris Day can be credited to their off-screen relationship. They thought the world of each other. They were enormous friends, beginning with Pillow Talk and all the way through their other two movies. Pillow Talk became a both critical and box office success, resulting in 5 Oscar nominations, including Doris's only Best Actress nomination, and a win for Best Screenplay as well. But the chemistry between Doris and Rock should be credited to their enormous friendship. They remained friends until Rock Hudson's death in 1985 at the age of only 59. Doris said in one of her final interviews, Doris Day, I just found this. Doris Day described her final moments with Rock Hudson. She said, we kissed goodbye, he gave me a big hug and held on to me. I was in tears. That was the last time I saw him, but I know he's in heaven now. And well, Doris, we know you're in heaven now too. And we know that you and Rock are having more laughs and wonderful times again, and let's join you by watching one of your greatest movies from 1959 from Universal Pictures, Pillow Talk. Thank you.